What tori wey dey enter for we here this Saturday for side for Banga. E dey tell we say two pikin dem wey dey get 12 years, one boy and one girl. They don die for sickard rain wey fall from Banga side this Saturday. And so for side for Buya, we dey hear say the same water wey comot for mountain, e don comot again today. Congo side dey talk say for Buya town, one pikin don die. We dey also make investigate on top that palava. Country people dem, PIDGIN news debate. The first one inside April moon with the talk come good for all na for outside them. As one as Sabi, all we with the join hand with Ngomna for say make we fight this sick where they call am say corona. Inside Tori for this afternoon, we go also continue for talk on top this chapter for corona where they happen. Sabi say just now, according to the last number we get, Cameroon, it then around that kind of 506 cases them just now. As well as Sabi, according to what we Minister says for sick people then talk yesterday. Only yesterday they get 203 cases according to the report. We will get them for Yawende. So Tori, we go talk on top that palava. Then we go take people them too. We talk these sick people them where they don't keep them for Olembe. Sabi say the sick people then say they be complain inside the week saying governor no they look at them fine. It they like say they get na war sick and where no be sweet for them. Then governor too don't answer back for talk say waiting. They don't buy a tele, fridge, chair and even clothes of put them on top bed for that people them. So Tori for this afternoon we go look inside the thing that way they don't pass for the week and we go try for tissue now. So for sick that one we don't call a doctor again, Reverend Dr. Glory Befeke Anye for Presbyterian Church Health Center for Bepanda. Ik dey with we again today for so continue for here. We hear say we sabi say if doctor no talk, no man talk, una no go ever hear. Doctor, we glad again for your time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. And I did salute for all the health personnel for Acha Hospital Day for Bepanda.
All right, and there were what to say for the first time. One doctor to die for sick for corona yesterday. Minister don't talk on top. Dr. Michel Twamo where he died. How on a doctor then they feel after the first doctor died for sick corona?
Yeah, it make me feel again very sad. Now a very sad situation, and it make me again for really be awake for no say this disease, as most people they still calculate say not be real, but it really be real. It really be real. So it keep us panicking.
Yes.
But again, we apply the preventive methods, and we know say with that we'll overcome. All
right, we get Evangelist Ben Awabi, Yunak Sabi like Ben Bess. Evangelist, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Ambassador.
Una the prayer for God, una day for church, una day put need for all time for prayer. This sick way don't come, it surprise you?
Yeah, Ambassador, a big surprise we take everybody. Nobody be they expect this kind of sick for this particular time. And maybe not time for say me I be apostolic, me I be full gospel, me I be presbyterian, me I be not time where all Christians, the body of Christ, they get for go down for their knees, also for tackle and spiritually. Why would they also handle the physical area where our physicians and the minister don't tell we more they do?
All right, so number two, stranger than that, we go take a talk for this afternoon. Doctor, he go to talk the medicine side. Evangelist, he go to talk child for a Bible plus the physical, as we then get the power for see all things. So this afternoon, as I don't talk, the only what we enter we here now from Banga. Two picking them, 12 years boy, 12 years girl, where don't die for sika plenty rain way fall from Banga and even Douala this morning time. Boya, Congo side, they tell we say one picking don't die for Boya town. We this also make investigate, so it never be confirmed. Rain, it fall, and water, it don't also waka from mountain, it chakara enter for people them house again, as we be passed. But when I go see that image for Boya, maybe for evening time for Tori house. Now, as we are talk for now, palava for corona, we go concentrate. Waiting be the latest case on top this chapter for corona. As soon as Sabi, we go look on top this photo. We minister say for sick people them the tell we. As soon as the Siam yesterday for night, already 3 or 4 minutes, 3 minutes to 8 p.m. for night. With Dr. Malauda Malashi, he try for tell we say again after the plenty sense they don't put them for try for cash these sick people them. They test already 800 people them where they don't test and plenty of them now people there they don't do waka, it means say they come out a different side, enter for inside the country, and inside the 800, they say they don't catch 203 for the first time since when they start to check this sick. Now the first time this way Cameroon they get 203 one time for one day. It never ever come, but they talk to some other people them inside this 203. The day when they also get that sign them for that sick way they show say they get them, but they never yet confirm. But Sabi say total number just now for Cameroon as of number 3 day inside this month now 509 cases them as we Dr. Malauda Malachi talk, and 17 the day where they do already well. But bad news, bad story for they now say 8 they do already die, and Sabi say Dr. Malauda a confirmed case for Dr. Michel Tuamo where it dies so for sake this palava for this sick inside we country, and Sabi say don't talk now for sake say they no be look at the doctor immediately as we if we get a start show sign. If they look at it quick you know for surely a kick bucket as we Dr. Malauda Malachi he talk. Now evangelist Ben Best now another every day it like say every day we would pray say make the number go down. When minister can't talk tell we as well the case zombie for the day it like say the number it ever go for up. Wait till you check say government they need to do for now for the case, or wait till we say we know they do.
Okay, Ambassador, if you look wait we read from wait till minister talk, it be very clear say it's a majority of them now people where they come up from different country. So first thing I go appreciate the government where it fight for keep these people first, make them sit down for some place for some time so that they check them before they go for their family. Just imagine say they need to check all these things. These 200 and something people them they will go join different families, and so therefore also infect the other ones them with the same virus. So I go appreciate first the government for that one. Then the number 2 with the ones the way they be inside where they need where they need to come up from travel or for outside, may they really check them how they work out, because maybe they need to follow some of the measures then way the government give you more to follow them, like washing of your hands, covering your nose and the rest. So now my own area that why I try for Siam, Ambassador.
All right, Reverend Dr. Glory, this number last time will become the same Saturday will become for you will be the talk. Nobody only go up all day. Nobody go up all day. You like doctor, wait till you check in at the team where they make this number. Even though plenty of the people that they don't check them, now people there they come out different country come. But wait till you check in, they make this number they go up. Now we with the cause or waiting they happen.
Thank you, Ambassador, for that question. I think say the time we inside a very dangerous times where we really get to halt with blame game. We don't get for the blame. We all know say na imported disease. Now disease will come from people from abroad to we. But again, we all will be part of it now already. So as my brother Evangelist talk for day, now we all will get to put our hands now. I think say we not just get for live and say government must chase we for back. Say make we prevent, make we wash hands, make we do that. I think say individually we get for do our own way for stop the propagation of this virus, because if we not do them and we only look up to government, and government must do and government must tell me what if we do, then I think say many more cases would really fear the next couple of days where it could be ahead of we. You know that last week when this thing be start, government put all those preventive measures, wash your hands, wear face mask, we be see a little bit of seriousness. But behold, it like say when it be again reiterated, everybody to go back for the normal lifestyle. Like this morning or in the past 3 days now, as I observe, the town is full, crowded. You had just very few people that they put on face mask. Where I feel say now something that will really get to look into. Now true say the face masks they be very scarce, but the Center for Disease Control, CDC and WHO, I think so they don't give you some other homemade ways on how we do them. I think so when time reach, I could talk on that.
Yes, and doctor, maybe some people the day they just start for looking only today. This secret they call them say corona. Waiting be that corona. Maybe you would like for talk for this mommy, them and papa that they look winner only today.
Corona now disease will be caused by some virus what they call and say severe acute respiratory syndrome 19 because it will be noted in 2019 from Wuhan, China, as from November. Then the cases where they start come up seriously from December. So they call am say SARS-19, or if we talk say novel COVID-19. That is the new virus where they come. So now an infectious virus, it be very infectious, and it be contaminated or transmitted now from person to person through respiratory droplets, through the air. I don't know if time could come, we go one more talk about this airborne issue again, because I get something for art for day. So now contact to contact, all those preventive measures, social distancing, will get to really keep away and stay at home, so that maybe this transmission is reduced. So now an infectious disease, when I'm person to person, not be animal to person, person to person, so really get to take these preventive measures for curb the transmission.
All right, and just for Sabi, for people that they know Sabi to the past, now really war will they fight with a person who know the Siam, no be na people that they hold gun, where they shoot one another, but now two will know the Siam, but waiting when minister for sick people then say talk on top this corona. We go live for read them for a Twitter. Sabi say be one of the busiest minister just now, Dr. Malauda Malashi. All time it did now for a Twitter handle, it try for tell we again, just like Evangelist Bembezon talk. He say plenty of the people there they don't check them, people there they cause this sick inside we country. Now people there they come up for different country them where they be get the sick, they carry them enter for inside country. Now they don't go hide inside a different family. Now so the family themselves they get the sick, it is also go for different place to different place. And just now minister they talk say that one no be na the better thing that way person get for do. So now why that way they back, and they also talk for all that people there they be come up for the four bush, they enter we country during this period. Say make all them they run go see as so they fit check their skin down for say they give the sick from one person to another. That one it go making them he overtrunk for way as well. Dr. Malauda Malashi he don't talk now. Sabi say the sick people them say where they be get the sick man at the turn back for him inside this week. That sick people then where they get corona for their skin. Sabi saying come now after we if you don't keep them for hotel, he don't carry them just now, he don't change the place. They didn't have for low cost house for Olimbe, but the problem for they to the place is dirty time where they be carry them go for them. And one of the things that way doctors say don't talk now, say we know over be for dirty place. They house them place where they go keep them is the dirty toilet as soon as I see them it dirty, but plenty of them they try for talk say well now for we to for talk for them say they be the first people then they enter for that low cost house for Olimbe. No person ever she done for this, so it be normal say toilet they get for dirty, but then they ask question why two and governor no say they be get for go keep them for day, they no send people them for even look at the place. So they be the vex. And another thing where they be vex plenty on top this palabam now for say waiting chop when governor they give for them time when they be just reach for day. Now one kind chop now the chop that they can give for them the day will be go there with the deny for chop they throw them even as when they throw the chop another carton for the same chop it be the cam where they talk say for them no be so governor be get for look at them, saying governor be get for take time look at them, and we say we agree, but now for say make all we look at we self. If these people them to the vex come out trouble. Another people them too they never yet take them go for Olimbe where they so day for side they keep them too they vex say they so since where they be promise them say they go look at them so till now no nothing it never happen for them. Them say they provoke, they say governor for central region be promise them say they go look at them one day when they no be get the sick where they get for come out, but all them this also be for inside the same place, so it been a big trouble with them say they talk say make governor he look on top this palava. Sabi say after when governor after that put them vex tele they don't enter already for that place. Frisch he don't enter too. Even chair them as so go shona chair them too they don't enter. When today they will keep them for inside the room them. Plus even close so they go take cover them bed them. So governor don't the answer small on top this palava. Now doctor these sick people them wait till you check say be the best way for look at them. One of the two when governor don't already talk now say make we no look that people that will back eye. For sick as so look their bad eyes say they get the sick, their skin no go work quick. So which other advice you get for talk the way they get for look at these people them if they vex they run come out trouble day.
Thank you, Ambassador. I feel say the measures where government already put them in place now very good measures. Otherwise we all in the next 1 week or 2 or 1 month we all will find ourselves for maybe more deplorable situation as Italy did today. Equally, I wish for call on all those where they don't come, where they be confined like that, where the environment not be healthy enough in as much as they call government make it do, make them also see how in their own way they fit see how they fit contribute for make it better. Now we all will get that. Now we all will get to build them. You'll be surprised say for Cameroon in the intensive care units them you will talk about Dr. Michelle Chuamo where he died. Now because there is lack of the space for give ventilation when the patient not be critical like the beds. We are in Cameroon, you'll be surprised to get just about 40 beds. So really get problem of the health facilities, problem of good providing good health to the people for Cameroon. When now we not get for just doesn't our government look at your own way. What if you do and for better the situation? Because if we only push and back for government, we all will die. We don't know when, but we all, if it affects we all. So we also encourage those where they there for this Olembe, say make them equally cooperate, make them not run that quarantine, the place where they there. But say make them equally see how them too they fit contribute in their own way for better the situation. Make they calm down, make they just calm down. Now situation nobody ever knows say we could enter this kind of situation. But we there, so we get for the handler.
All right, Evangelist, when you see these sick people them, the way they be complain and where will government react, what do you give for
Ambassador, I want first ask these people where they put them here. Now sick people them or now people where they come out for outside camp, then they carry them, keep them for they say after they go take them, taste them. Okay, confirm on.
Yes.
Okay, because you don't show now two different images.
The first image.
Yeah, this first image. Yeah, for this one they just need for corporate. They not get for do anything because if they not cooperate, it will affect now them. And the first people the way go affect now their family. Because maybe I be sincere. If I hear say some man don't come up for here where he wrong, come from a quarter, I be pastor. That one not go make. I'm not go for the house. Now just a true that. Because that one a wickedness. So if the people feel just be patient, it don't happen. It don't happen. One thing why they always tell people them even for the small groups that they make now 20, 30, I they tell them say, which way we get for do now say, may they get them for their mind say this one too go pass. This way they happen now go pass. So I want to tell that people say, may they just persevere. They don't bring them television, they don't bring them fridge. And I pray say may the government also continue to give them good food because every day the bread and wait what they say and what they say pop off. I think it not really be enough for these people them for cope with. That's why you see some of them that they complain they want go, but I beg them say may they not go now until when they don't receive their training. It truly say they like their family, they like their mommy, they like their papa, and if they get papa or mommy, may they know say the first people the way that thing they over attack now mommy and papa the way of each they attack everybody, but now mommy and papa that it be very easy for attack. So I beg just be patient for the sake of your mommy, be patient for the sake of that your cousin, that your nephew. I beg you. So now just persevere.
We get some cases for people them we they put them for hotel, say they want look at them whether they get the sick, they want follow them up after 14 days, like for Douala here, no need for call hotel in name for corner airport. Some of them the day where they provoke, they pack all their things that they want come out. They say they don't can check them after 14 days, no results, it never come, and they know sabi, they know they look at them, all that one they so that one today for one side.
Yeah, Ambassador, wait till I go tell that people then and say the government may be fool. Maybe say I over support the government for anything, but the government they not being a foolish people. So if they never move them for date, they get their reasons why. Because maybe they don't do the first test and the one come for the second one. But the government to be careful tell them if they leave them there because the one come for a second test. But for say maybe they come out so one time, may man no lie you. If they come out, they go for any quarter because we don't see their faces. They go for any quarter, people will still fear them. May they wait until when government says go declare say okay, una on time don't pass. For take your box just go so it be risky for the people because minister for sick people them it make them very clear for say majority of these people them now travelers. That means say people that come up for different country come. So the beg our brothers them where the day out where they don't come, una just persevere. I beg with the beg una so una just persevere. Even though we need the pray, we don't the fight them. And all the evil prayer with people the praise is smarter in Africa. Wait with me and know God will preserve Africa, but make we play our own part. I always tell people say faith not before deny the fact. Faith Now for see the fact, accept the fact, but use the word of God for overcome that fact. So please, I beg una, Mona just persevere. When the time will reach, they will leave una.
And now just for Sabise, according to Minister for Sick People them, Dr. Malauda Malashi, they already keep military field for Yawende. Where if you look at 1,000 people them, and even Carrefour Zwa for Yawende, where if you look at 1,000 people them, now place that already start for prepare for say maybe if the case they continue to go for up, we no enter off for Lembe, they get for start transfer. And when they start fix all place, some people they doubt, they ask whether they want and say maybe the case they go for up or now how. People they don't ask question because it's a even inside this week, Minister be talk say when the case they go reach 200. They go transfer them for Olimbe, and in week never finish, it be reach 200. I know Sabi whether minister they talk according to the test the way they do them. It means maybe they will see before time. You be doctor.
Yes, of course, Ambassador. You know the primary thing for reduce this virus first. Now that keeping people indoors with quarantine. When they say stay for house. Stay away, keep the social distancing. So government, they don't say if they don't take this kind of measure for keep the people away, keep yourself distant away, especially from those cases then, you know, the rate could continue for the increase. And as it talks so, one case, my brother been talk for there about if we see a case for street now, we go try for keep away from it. Not be about stigmatizing anybody for society, but about saving the future generation, because you and me will not know what the future hold, but you know what for do for better the future, for make us say make future not bad. Now for say make we keep away, since we know the mode of transmission of this virus, so government keeping them away like that for a particular period, so that the incubation period, if it be over and the population equally if it be safe, now better to way government they do.
Ambassador, one thing to have been noticed enough for the way I think it be passed on Equinoxe here. Even their own people they want go greet them. Then they fight for commode for that place where they now. Even their own people they want go greet them. They put all that in them for go give them chop. Then I will tell you, even the people that they fear, they will not fight for commode. If you commode now, that same sister we can give you chop. He wear that thing for your hand. He put mat. He give you chop. Now I will tell you, say get fear. Then what about if you commode go for house? Damn saving for so I beg me to just persevere as a doctor, the reverend doctor, they talk. No, be so they love them. No, be saying na bad thing. No, only they pray. And the two he talk about maybe doctor, the minister that they foresee. Yes, they foresee because they first take that test. They need to tell you you get them. They fit take una 500. Then they say okay, these are suspected. That means case the way they suspect see they fit get them. Then they go now for some days for make tests. So for that 500, I want to take they imagine say at least 2 or 3 or 20 go come out. And I want time the government because preparation are the best thing. Even Bible talking say any man no fit prepare, it waste the time. So make they prepare, put all those places to need to pray because it no go reach so, but it's good for prepare.
Now, some 1.2 day where plenty people they don't talk. Palava the place where they detest these people them. Some they complain say now only for Yawende. They ask question why Douala, Bafusan, Garua, Marwa, Bamenda, Boya, all they don't get their own center for day where the people they will check them direct they get result. We get places like South Africa where as where they see they go up. They don't buy 70 motor, then that motor then they test you one time for us, you don't get a result. Why all thing for Yawende? Even though at the USA for Douala, like Kentini or General Hospital they get already, but
it's true. The availability actually for the test kits they be a huge problem, because even some suspected cases we went sometimes to see the center for Lakantini or for those testing hospitals. Some of them they send them back for home because the test kits are not available. So we feel say wait to a government, you don't start and for do don't hear about contribution whether they make for better the situation. Make government put more emphasis, more focus on that area of making the test kits available to all these centers, because once a case is suspected, immediately that case be tested and it be confirmed that this is a case, then they move them away from society. They keep them in close confinement. I feel say it save 1,000 or 100 people the way they will get them afterwards. So make government really see into that for make availability to all these areas, the test kits.
Yes, and question I want to ask, I said you want to add something before I ask.
No, I no get nothing for.
Palava say the place where they test now only for Yaoundé, they'll take your sample, they send nothing for Yaoundé, you wait before they will come out.
Ambassador, me say if I don't calculate that thing, and some person be try for tell me say majority of the planes that they come for country, and I saw some person tell me I just ask. So it's a majority of the plane that will come for country, these people that they travel for come back, they be land more now for Yaoundé. And I think I see Yaoundé get more of the cases. So Douala, they give La Cantini because they know in another place we plane the land for Cameroon very easily.
But
so
for Boya, we get
for
Boya, the minister be talks one person don't die, Limbe too.
No, but if you look the one for Limbe, after they be suspect the case, because they get with when you want candidate test on affairs, see your temperature and the rest. After they be suspect the case, they be send the lab or whatsoever where they be doing for Yaoundé. Then when the result come back before they know say that person be get them. So we did pray, Ambassador, wait till we pray now.
How many hours after and how many people in that person don't touch them before the result come?
That is why when it happens, so the government will always talk say, all man will be around that person, come for test.
And if the people they know the Greek come, trouble.
Not trouble.
So now why don't delay?
Yes.
We're not going to delay. Government for invest now on those, make it
Very
available those test kits so that these people.
But Ambassador, sorry, I want just ask Doctor because I debate today. Doctor, I want just ask say this thing because we argue some person quarter. Now airborne disease.
Good, will they come for that?
Okay, will they come for there? Okay, thank you. Because
and I want to ask Doctor, this corona will they talk about the people there if you easily catch them, plenty of people that they check say if you catch now only old people then quick say young people then they trump they no fit do nothing. Not true.
Well, the study don't show say those with very powerful strong immune system, that means when they be healthy, if I fit talk healthy enough, they fit resist this virus, and those where their immune system it be a little bit weak, now they be vulnerable or susceptible easily for catch them. Yes, it's so now why the emphasis it be laid on those especially from 60 years and above, and those who they live with comorbidities means say with diseases like hypertension, diabetes, or other cardiovascular diseases, respiratory diseases. I think it will be of interest for we for equally know say Dr. Michelle Chuamobi already gets a comorbidity. Maybe get a respiratory pathology. Now why that way it quickly take it for that way. So to this, everybody it be exposed. Now just to get some category of people the way they be more exposed, but everybody be exposed. So to this would encourage, especially mommy them, papa them, sisters and brothers where they be above that kind of age, or when they even live with these comorbidities where I don't mention them like hypertension, diabetes, and all this. Say if you need to feel make your regular checks in the hospital with your doctor. Make a regular follow-up. Make sure so your immune system be up to date. And I think so the bottom line, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, you don't now officially make it known. So make everybody wear a mask. The homemade mask, that mask, that's where they use cover a face. Voila, for theater. Voila. Now the CDC, you don't talk say make everybody wear them. I don't authorize even the homemade mask or the use them would make them with cloth. Now true say the surgical mask or what we call an N95, they be more protective against virus. The cloth it be sometimes they say 0% viral protection, but bacteria, pollution and all of that it get protection. But to be on the safe side, given say this virus now through air droplets, respiratory droplets. I don't know if I could just answer it.
Just answer one time. Whether the worker for air, the thing worker for air. So they for air, so we cash them.
Yes.
For air.
Yes. Up till last week, WHO they still get them for their research. Say it not be airborne, but of recent they don't equally prove and say it be airborne. Now, but we'll get to distinguish between airborne transmission and transmission of respiratory droplets. Now, the airborne it means say this is if you get them through a pathology where now air they carry and distribute them. For instance, like flu, some other bacterial infections there, and then these respiratory droplets. Now for here because it be heavy. Sometimes they say less than 5 micrometers. So in this way, when you sneeze or you cough, you know, those are the means of transmission. You sneeze or you cough, it depends how much you sneeze, it depends how much you cough. Now, if you quickly send them far, the droplet them, and if that virus if it be sustainable in the air for up to 30 minutes.
Okay, so it means it remain for air.
Yes, it remain for air for 30 minutes. So other documents, so I will read them from WHO, even say up to 8 hours. So I feel say for here now say make we put on mask. We see when this thing strike China from the way we begin this pandemic begin for China, we look their street when they show them for we see everybody on the street with a mask. Now masks will be short, even for US, for Europe, themselves they not get those masks enough. So I feel say since now droplets, when you do those homemade masks, make sure say you use gauze enough to protect it. Make you use the layer, make it thick small, so that when the droplet it pass. If it remain for them, you know, especially when you're there for a bike, you go drop like the pass, it go touch you very fast. Or wind, it push them, it go touch you very fast. Or fan, you there for room where person get down, or you know, it go touch you very fast. So I feel say would they encourage the homes, although not 0% protection, viral protection for the homemade mask, it be better because you can even sterilize it. You wash them with hot water as regularly as you can. You boil them, you wash them every time. Stay with your mask. I think it will really help for reduce the viral transmission.
Okay, so if I get for understand, Dr. Fine, though they seek the worker for air, but now when person will get them.
Yes.
Of course.
That's the way doctor mean.
Yes.
Yeah, we mean say maybe not some too if you just she done for her, so you just like me I put them for PIDGIN very well because then I for PIDGIN news like Apollo when I airborne disease, all that kind of stuff. So maybe not that kind of one where doctor they try for tell we. Thank you, doctor. I'll be very grateful.
All right.
And sorry, if you just add one thing where doctor try for talk. He talk about 60 upward. I'll be to follow some news also where the news will really be very important. It talks the reason why they stop picking them, not for they go outside, go for school and join with their friends. You see, we know say it is very difficult for cash picking, but picking fit take that virus from outside, bring her inside house. And when an old person way maybe he get one challenge or another, and two before for one CNN where the person be the explainer. Now the reason that way they try for test say maybe picking that always to wash their hands, it be very necessary.
Good. And so the talk we didn't have for teach all this time so that all man get for sabi way to the pass. Another question one I want ask doctor, if you get mommy picking where they give Bobby for picking, that mommy picking get that sick, then the picking the soft Bobby. If you send them for that picking.
Okay, thank you, Ambassador, for that question. You know, the mode of transmission of this disease, now especially through respiratory droplets. So research, as I be talking last time, it don't equally show say through the through physics, if you also be transmitted, where you go shit. So up till now, I never read anywhere say through breast milk. But I feel say for here, we get for lay emphasis say, mommy, when you get cough or you sneeze or you not be sure safe, when you put on your mask, when you carry pikin, you breastfeed pikin, make sure you wash your hands with water and soap regular, especially those who they dey for house. We will talk about hand sanitizer. I don't know if we will talk that one later.
Yes, okay. Small time.
Okay, small time. I'll talk with you. I'm going to talk on that.
All right, and back for we own thing we'll get them. We'll also defend the same chapter. We'll take on a go for Boya, where Governor Benedict Okalia Bilai is SBB day inside this palaver for Boya for this week. Governor be there ever happen dongamen for inside the place where they happen dongamen, but now sick don't make now for down the man is she done far away. Boya it is also busy, but Boya says na one of the town where according to Minister of Sick people them one person don't sleep straight. So governor it be take time for talk. Thank you for Tory people there. They don't make people them for Sabi, and they don't take time to for beg Tory house and for Boya. Say now we're picking the day for house. Make the try for see as well if he put some kind of thing the way he go to teach this picking them them. No be na only palava for say they look film, but maybe they fit bring teacher for tele, bring teacher for radio, where you go the talk, teach picking them even for any means. And Sabi say Bernard Okala Bilai, he promise any mommy or papa where the cash picking for outside where they say pop off, it say granite, it say adakwa, say they go put it from gata for sika say come now, he send that picking for house, now for sika sick, say make signal holy by mistake, now for say make papa then say they look at them, no be na palava for send them, say make they go sell for outside. Governor Bernard Okala Bilai, so for inside the week, he say no person, he no one cash no person, he go buy mimbo, he should down for the same place they drink, he no care whether na beer, na matango, even na which kind of mimbo, buy am, go for your house, even chop. No buy chop, she done for the same place you chop, buy a chop, you go for your house. Some of the things that we Bernardo Okala Bilai, he don't talk, say make thing them, they no happen for inside a region. We go finish, we will just take on to go for Tico site. Now mayor for our divisional officer, Oga Asongwe Cletus, it will be day outside. This week we'll just finish in at Chief Peter Mesoso in a mayor for inside Tico Council. It be then for Oga Cletus for try for sensitize, teach people them for Tico and for see whether the people them do for Tico they did respect commander the way gomnam, they don't give them. And one of the things the way he talk for place where they be set up, he say go lock that place for see say the woman in no respect commander. Water for washa no dem as we be tonton for mutengene. Oga Dio2 he be meet up some picking where mommy he don't send it for outside, say make he go say pop off. He sees that pop off, he talks say make he go talk for him mommy. Say he don't see the pop off. Say no be na mommy them for send them for outside now when gom na don't send picking them for house. Quick. So he talk that one. Some person try for talk say but Oga Dio for even come out 10,000 yen for that picking. Say now the same that pop off where that picking be sell. He go surely give them job for house. Now, Evangelist Ben Awabi, governor, he don't talk. DO, he sees money chop. Some people they talk say, but DO for give small chop for that picking. Then he take down, say they ask who said that pop off, they don't see that now he go. Now for so people that they work.
Okay, Ambassador, I think I go talk for the DO own. For governor, he don't always come outside for talk whenever a particular issue there for Southwest. But I like this deal. I don't know it, but I just like the deal because I remember even when things they be really go wrong around that Tico environment, this man go always come out. Sometimes they will even go clear fee. I just like it. But the one where they talk about say he be careful give the picking some money. Maybe I tell you, I know my people them for Southwest. You see, we sometimes we for Southwest would one behave like. They worry people them. You understand? If Dio be job move money for the game pap 10,000. Now they will plenty mommy themselves they go even provoke the send their picking them more and more for road. So that when Dio see them, he go cash and give them 10,000 because that pop up no fair reach 10,000. So for me, I believe the way to do Dio do it correct because it pass a message of warning for everyone. It not be right. At the talk, I'm a father of 6. This 21 years in marriage. I get 6 picking them. I know if you leave them for go outside for this kind of time. Only place where they play. I'm not going to talk say I be pastor. No. Bible tell we say, more no tempt God. More no put God for temptation. So that time for you for keep the picking them indoor. Do your best, make them no go far. But for say you go talk say they no go come out around company and lie. But send them for market. Even if now which can if that picking be for school, if you go sell. Now the question that they ask them. So for me, I joined the deal for this one, and for the governor, may continue for your work we did one.
Again, anything for
yes,
talk,
I get something to add for you. I want for talk say, given say this virus, it get incubation period up to 14 days, and after 14 days, we get a manifestation. It become now very lethal. Given say will be within a environment context Cameroon. Well, first, because the terminal stage now say the patient must be under oxygen for revive and will give you breathing or intubation. The poor health system for Cameroon, where we get them, I feel say, we'll not take this issue for granted. It be better for confined picking for house for 2 weeks, for even 1 month. We should not for us. Even if you go pale, become like a broomstick, and you survive after that. That's say you stand picking for street because you want bread now, and the next day picking die, or you yourself you die, or the whole community die. Where is the future? For you. Or you know where is the future? So for here we call on say everybody it take them up like a personal fight. personal fight am. We no go die. God no fit leave we will die, as my brother they talk am for day. If we just apply these means, these measures to stay at home, we go curb calamity wey begin for follow we maybe next week for several hundred years, and we go live. But if we continue to maintain this kind of attitude, now where the rate the only increase, we don't know where the 2 weeks or 1 month it go get in store for we. I just imagine when we will start to die, when we reach for that kind of state, we'll not forget nothing for reality. We need to pray, yes, but to get experience already for Italy. You know, get for live in reality. We are living in the reality.
It's true.
So make we be careful. Remember, I mean, keep picking for house. When they say keep picking for house, stay at home. Means say keep picking for house, so that the future will be guaranteed.
Now, Doctor, how will they talk about some of the things them we get for do for say make this signal meet up you? Plenty of the thing them it come now for we say make we dey clean, make we dey shine all time, make dirty no touch we. For wash hand with the soap or even with that white man soap where they call them say hand sanitizer. Now you say you want to talk something on top that palaver. We talk palaver spirits. We get for the level get for high.
Yes, Ambassador, thank you. We want for make a known say up to still last week the CDC, you know, they not be really be in the call with the homemade hand sanitizer. But so now they don't like them? Yes, because of the mode of preparation. But now I think say they don't give the call, and they encourage say when you there for house, use water and soap. Encourage picking them, make them wash their hands, even you regularly, because now the best and the safest method that for prevention. Now this hand sanitizer, now when maybe you go out or when you put on your mask, temptation hold you say you go touch them. When normally you not get for the touch the mask with your hands, but when you touch them, use a hand sanitizer and sanitize very fast for place where water not there. Now CDC it stipulate 3 ingredients and one gives some ingredients for house people will make hand sanitizer because it's there for buy. Now there are 3 ingredients so if you use them. CDC talk of isopropyl alcohol or ethanol. Now number 1 that. Where it be non-diluted, that means the alcohol where it concentration is high. May not be that alcohol where they already dilute them.
If you use for
well, for the that one.
If you use whiskey,
ethanol. Well, for yes, ethanol, but it's good. Say you take them for market.
Not for drink.
No, we never talk say they drink.
Yeah, yes. Ethanol.
Yeah, no, I did talk like for the 4 and whiskey something. Because Mama, sorry, I need to cut you, Mama.
No, when you talk ethanol or with the
yes, doctor,
get spirit,
Reverend, you know the problem. I say 2 days ago I did for quarter. I come off for outside for buy bread around 8 o'clock. And the roll up store. I see some of my friends that they drink boys of a quarter because we pastors, everybody for your community be pastor for you, whether you believe God or you don't believe God. I see that they drink, I agree them. They drink like this gold bond. And I ask, why not they drink this? They say they don't talk, say more would they take strong drink, alcohol, so that it will prevent. I don't know. So that make a doctor make it may be clear so that our people for them will go.
Okay. Thank you, Evangelist.
Yes,
this alcohol not be for put them for inside the system, not for sanitize, for kill the virus.
Okay.
For kill the virus and not for kill yourself. Because when you take the alcohol inside your body, that ethanol are for not for you to kill yourself. So you get for use when you go market ask for isopropyl alcohol or you ask for ethanol alcohol. Now number 1 ingredient that. Number 2 you get for ask for aloe vera gel. Some gel they for market when aloe vera gel, and then you get essential oil. And number 3 composition that or peppermint oil or eucalyptus this tree. The oil. Now 3 ingredients in that. You wash your bowl properly, wash your hands properly, then you mix all these ingredients together with a clean spoon and a whisk. You not touch them with your hand. Mix it until it go thick. There you conserve it properly inside containers. You fit use them when you want dash out or when you not be sure like I talk. You not get for the touch mask, but when you get to touch mask, you disinfect your hand. WHO it give another procedure for larger scale production, batch production, like for health hospitals. Them it give you only 4 ingredients. For there you get that ethanol or that isopropyl alcohol. You equally get glycerol, you get hydrogen peroxide, and you get sterile distilled water or boiled cold water. There also you mix them for large batches so that they fit distribute them for community. So now some of the addition then that way Abuan make am.
All right, and as one I don't hear, we then for war, we need to fight with a gun, but no way we know the see no person. All man get for lookout, and Sabi say for inside Douala here too, the campaign for make people them hear with you gum na the talk. It be pass, we take una enter for Douala 5 subdivision as we DO from Bele Matthias, it be there for outside inside this week. DO officers help is start, they say you the lookout people them must to show example. Bucket be them before you take people them go for roads. Cash all people there, they so carry two people them for back. Now mean saying gum na be don't talk say the kind of thing, you know one catch am say Okada man, he carry 2 people them for back, where he go make it 3 people them one time, then no be one time. So DO he be struggle for catch some Okada people them where they carry two people them for back for remind them say it dey so no be nothing that way one time. One day where they be fit for run the run as we DO one catch them where they carry na 2 people them for back. Sabi say DO be teach them how they go take wash your hand, particular Okada people them. For Bonamusa the market side, it be stop some mommy picking and another woman they be there for on one bike. It's in a one person he get for enter. But Sabi say this palaver for teach, it no be remain only for Okada people them, even motor them like D1, one of the CM, it be carry people them for inside more than 2. So they talk say make all them they come out, make na only 2 people them they stay for inside, remain for inside the motor. Na palava for sensitize, they don't talk say make plenty people them they no gather for one place. And this palava for Okada, Evangelist Ben Awabi, it dey like say we, particularly for Douala and other places them, they no want so greasy. Not true thing.
Ambassador, it be very clear. When people they live for poverty, you want somebody to do it. We need to encourage them, it's not correct. But if you see them so, na sign of poverty, because normally the Okada people never deny, the taxi people they never deny. The other day are the go Susan. You know Susan, they carry 4 for back and they carry 2 for front. When are 6 with the driver and a 7. That's why they always carry them. But that day now, the one goes to the driver says, tell me, say, no be 500 again. Now, they carry now 3 people for back and 1 man for front. So the money don't add. But so one person will be for my corner, start argue. He said, no, if not so, so we want me these people, they do 80. Sometimes them they be the fault. Sometimes now we too. Because me, I want claim for bike. Okay, I know say Bonaberry, Rompoy Bonaberry, now 200. Then I want claim for bike now, Okada man they tell me 400. Why I get 200? The next thing I say, if you want carry order man, I go agree. Now poverty. So no get for the blame some of the people then. But if we do our best for say more we prevent that, it will be good. But they clear we did in a poverty.
And syndicates for
because for other country them, for other country them, when they do something, I wait to how they see because sometimes social media too over lie. Yeah, but wait to how they see like different countries and inside Africa, yeah, when they want to do all these things, just as some of our neighboring countries and where Ali Bongo be they talk the other.
We even get Niger.
Niger, maybe I not go far away. Cameroon reach past Niger where we know. That one we need the argument. But you see, they try for support some of these people then. Some they even the other day one man they cry for Equinoxe say, may they even reduce the price for petrol so that the people go cope. They move just 200 from that 600. They must do something. So if you see these people that they force themselves, carry 2 people, carry 3 people, they check because maybe the passenger say don't talk say, Je Seleman descend, Bonaberry say descend. What you want me that Okada man do? May carry 1 man for 200 go. So now my own question that, but we need the encourager. We need the encourager. If you look and say the 200 no fine, no carry the person. She don't use so tell your own passenger go, can you go carry him? I think that fit.
All right, and just for Sabi, we get president for Cameroon Renaissance Movement, Professor Maurice Kamto 2AB try for talk on top this palaver. According to he did talk for people then say me they should done from house from Monday, number 6 days, say me they should done for house, say this palaver na sick where all man get for look at man for he the one time say make a company where they look all light and company where they look all water. Make them not take bill from people them for April, May and June, and even people that they pay pattern, may they not pay them for 3 months. Say according to you, this kind of one now we go fit for help even as we country they fight now. Professor Maurice come to be the talk so and Sabi say driver them to syndicate the talk say from number 6 day they go she done them they no go the work again for sick say they never cut price of petrol and they hear back on top this palaver. Doctor, before we come out, I want to ask you if antibiotics now medicine, if you look at this sick way they call them say corona.
Thank you, Ambassador, for that question. Up to now, I think we get to know, say, WHO, now the only valid body that for visa, any treatment for this disease will get them now. Wait to get to know now, say, if you get any clinical presentation, features, like you get fever, you get cough, you get shortness of breath, maybe a whole body or sore throat, something, just go to hospital. And the physicians, they know what is specifically for administer for you. And when you there around, we talk about people where they just come, when you get person where it just come, I feel say may you equally be on the alert. So that antibiotic taking for house over-the-counter drug, it not be advisable. Go to hospital, and while the wait say the treatment, it could be made out available soon to all of us.
All right, and with time, it don't finish before we come out to get this mommy with the defining. Now since October for 2019 with this mommy, he lost, and so now family never see mommy simo jeune where he don't lost. So the family says be the back say any person, no matter how we did, they also get up say mommy day for some site. If you don't see this mommy for some site, 677-141-217, 677-127-213, 699-257-226. Number where you fit for call family people them for tell them say you don't see their mommy. Now since for October 2019 we don't lost, and they say big dash it wait any person we fit for anything. Well, now the thing that will be get for talk this Saturday for inside the Equinoxe Story House, Palava for PIDGIN News Debate. Doctor, last small advice as all the comment.
Small advice now, say on the streets, make we watch out, always carry your mask, make homemade mask, carry it along. Make hand rub homemade sanitizer, carry them along. Avoid for spit for street. Also implement the practice respiratory hygiene. When you get cough, you sneeze, not just blow on for air. Use your elbow and cough inside. Not salute with your hand directly. Wave or you not. The person, so not shit also for road. Some people they just shit for street anyhow. You know be correct. And even when you dey on top Okada, put on your mask. And even when you want, you know say distance between one man Okada and you not even be that 1 meter. It be still too close. So carry am, because Okada man they carry all kinds of people. First look Okada man say na potential carrier. So put on your mask and be alone on that. Social distancing. Thank you.
Thank you plenty, Dr. Reverend Dr. Glory Befeke Anye for Presbyterian Health Center for Bepanda. Evangelist Ben Bessie, your last talk.
Yeah, my last talk now for give advice. Say, any man way it tell you say coronavirus no day. That means say
that person.
No, that means that person too if he tell you say witchcraft no day. But now say coronavirus and witchcraft it day, but the real person way it day now God. May we take all the different measures where the government don't give we, washing of our hands, and make sure you also look clean when you go out, so that you know be a potential or somebody way if you quickly pass this virus for other people then. But we know say God day. This one too go pass.
All right, Plenty, thank you. Ledu, thank you too for outside the Malis. Thank you too, and Nadine for on hand. We go meet up on Monday if Papa God helps him to meet up. On a whole, I'm tight.